Do you think it's important for other kids to be able to connect with like a certain part of themselves by knowing the culture?
Yeah, because it's like basically who they are, and if they don't know who they are, then yeah.
Do you think you know then about culture well?
Well, I'd have to say I really don't. I wish I did, but it wasn't really taught to me. Yeah.
I think it's wrong. I don't think that people should do that, especially around places where people need animals and how they survive. It's just wrong.
Somehow we were like talking about cells or something. And we started talking about Project Chariot.
I think there's 4 or 5 little houses down there, and then there's these things left behind from the war or whatever they're talking about.
A while back, like some scientists or something, like they're messing with, I don't know, like something and putting it in the ground.
In the 50s and 60s, the U.S. government tried to explode 6 nuclear bombs at Ohochok Creek at the Project Chariot site.
And they'd have to move everyone from this village for like a month to a whole year.
I think there's still some nuclear waste or something that they said that's still down there.
They did put radiation in the soil of Point Hope and around where Project Chariot was.
Like, what if it goes into our NUPAC system or something, and then everybody starts passing away, you know?
They wanted to see what it would do to inhabited animals that were there.
How many other teens in Point Hope do you think know about Project Chariot?
I'm not sure kids my age know about it.
Why do you think they don't know about it?
Nobody talks about it.
Why do you think they haven't explained this to you guys?
Because we don't ask questions about it or anything.
Can you tell me what you know about Project Chariot?
I don't think there's a lot that I know about Project Chariot because it hasn't been told. I mean, they haven't heard of it. They're too busy with stuff that's happening today.
Because it's way far out there.
Do you think this history about Project Chariot should be passed down?
Yeah.
Why?
To let everyone know how badly it affected the environment and their food sources.
It's important to the teens because they can recognize what we did in the past to protect Point Hope and the people that live there.
Do you think it's important to know the history?
Yeah, it's important to know where you came from.
Why?
Because most people say you have to know where you came from to know where you're going.
Why isn't the knowledge and information being passed down?
I don't think the knowledge and information is being passed down because of how the teenagers just, like I said, don't want to hear it, and they're too busy with today's stuff, and the elders, I don't know. I don't really know why the elders haven't been telling us about it. We probably think we don't want to hear it, but actually some of us do.
You had the opportunity to implement something with teens. So how do you think you'd change their wanting to know the culture and the language more?
I think like a lot of like talking to them and really getting into their head about why they should know it and why they should want to learn to know it.
I'd like to learn all that and keep the tradition going, just so that it's known throughout Point Hope. So maybe I'd like to see myself as, call it, a preserver of our culture.
Are you proud to be a Nubak?
Yeah, I am proud to be a Nubak. I just wish I knew how to speak a Nubak.
What's our tone level?